Okay, here we go. Resuming our campaign playthrough of our Dark Hero Shade. This is episode 6. So, we last left off, we had did the first quest of chapter 2. Not a whole lot has changed other than we have to check our infirmary. The retired hero got incapacitated at the end of the last quest, so we'll put him in a bed. And the apprentice mage is available, so we'll definitely take him along on this next quest. Now, as a developer and played through the game a couple of times, the Portal of Flame is an optional quest. So if you find it tough, it is tough, especially there's no stores or anything at this point. It is a tough quest to complete, and we haven't recruited all the heroes possible, so we don't have the absolute best heroes that we would have. Like if we had taken the druid in the quest before, he would have been more of a help than the heroes we have now. The heroes that generate magic, like the blue heroes, the apprentice mage and the merry minstrel, will also be a good help in this quest as well. So it's not that we can't do this, but we just need to be focused and know that it is an optional quest. How can we tell that? I think we might have covered it before, but if we were to jump into the other quest, the Clear the Ruins is not an optional quest, it's a main quest. We would get a warning down here saying that it completes the section and we won't have a chance to do the other quest. I'm going to do the walkthrough of the Portal of Flame. May not. We will attempt it this time. I may fail it. It is a hard quest. We don't have the optimal team to beat it, but it's definitely is beatable. You just gotta be focused and really kind of understand the game and the mechanics to beat it with a high success rate. Won't turn the difficulty up or down or anything, won't make it harder or easier. We'll just go in on normal and give it a shot. So here goes. Okay, so start off again, everything's ruined. We'll check things over a little bit here before we get started. So how we can win the quest is by generating 2+ blue, 2+ red, so that's the magic and the power essences, green, and 2+ green, 2+ yellow, so nature and perception. So that's why we're saying we had recruited the druid. He's got a lot of nature cards. Our master tracker, the Ragnarok and Fender cards do have quite a few green as well. Jack of Trades is always good because of the bloom power when you need to generate different essences. It is random, but sometimes this card on itself could, if you got really lucky, could come close to completing some of these quests that require essences. I think we seen that when we were playing the Discover Clue quest. If we look over what the arch-villain is doing, so we require blue to battle him. So again, our blue cards are going to be very important. He wins if we hit 24 cards destroyed. So we need to be careful. Like when you heal a wound, it counts as destroying it. So we really need to be aware of our card management. Typically, in most deck building, you want to try and get rid of the little cards like the commoners and that. And in this case, we want to be careful because every one of these we do get rid of, it kind of puts him that much closer to victory. And his ambition power is Inferno, which is going to destroy cards from our deck. And if we have blue or green, so magic or nature essences in our hand, it will reduce that effect. So again, blue is the utmost priority for recruiting heroes, and then followed by green. We also do want the red and yellow, so power and perception as well. And then out of time, it's just what it is. If they manage to draw 7 chapters, they'll lose, so that's not really don't have a whole lot of control in it, other than typically standard in a 61 card deck. Unless we get really unlikely, we should have enough time to complete the quest before the adventure deck runs out anyways. So with that summary, we will get started and stay focused. We see that we did get the Kamiko and Akira cards right to our deck, so these will help us a bit. Kamiko comes with a katana or 2 as well. We are not gonna. It is a sturdy katana, so it does have quite good durability, but we're not gonna use it because we're not gonna be attacking that fire elemental right now. Our humble service is a pretty good card, fulfilling the need. So have a choice to make. If the need we're going to fulfill is combat, we can probably beat the Abyssal Hound. The need we fulfill is resources. We would have enough resources to get Lucky Day. Let's keep our board in pretty good shape, so we'll go fulfilling the need for battle, raising our turn attack value to a pretty decent rate. And we needed all that attack. It cost us everything to beat them down, but it's good. And with the 3, we will take the Jack of all trades. I think there might be 2 katanas in the deck, but I'm gonna work on a bit of resources. And with the katana, it's actually, we got lucky and we got the 2, so the katana is actually going to be a fairly massive chop here. And that should be enough to take down the fire elemental. We got a bonus there. Take the Lucky Day, and we'll take Road Less Taken as well. With 3, I will risk it. And it's pretty much did nothing, but at least we didn't suffer a wound, so it's okay. Here we don't really have a lot going on, so we'll take a side job. We'll fulfill the need for combat. Again, our focus is number 1, blue cards, number 2, green cards. Oh, here's our first Inferno effect. We do have a blue card, so it should reduce the effect a little bit. To a wound and a labor. Shadowland Beast will, plus I have way more than enough attack to beat it. Probably just gonna more or less ignore it. Another Inferno kicked off. We lost a couple of commoner labors. So we're down 3 of those cards. We should just be aware of it because it could start impacting our money. So we may need to recruit a little bit for that. And the Road Less Taken is a good card to kind of handle that. Oh, here's our Lucky Day Song of Speed combo. We will hit our first Dousing of the Flames, just deciding the order to best play these in. So if I play the Fulfill a Need now, it will give us a little bit of resources, a little bit of attack. Let's go for a more attacking turn. So if we play the Blade Maid, Humble Service, Katana, get us to an attack of 12. I'm going to get the Trust to No One, bump us up to 15, which I think feel fairly confident should be able to take him down once. He's going to break our Katana. It's unfortunate, but beats him down once. And with 6 left, we'll never eat anything. I'll take a risk at the second thought. I'm going to let him escape, even with the 2 people. We're going to have to discard a card, but chances of me beating him with just 7 attack with his 8 rolling 8 is unlikely, and he'll just likely give us another wound or something that we'll have to deal with, and even if we destroy that wound, it'll help out Zertar, so we'll take the one we know we can get instead. And we have 3 rare cards out for the Shadowland Beast to pick from. And he takes On the Road again. Now discarding a wound, big whoop. Oh, 8, so close to something very good, but instead we'll just take this, and I guess a side quest. Defeat a foe in the caves. I should have calculated that out a little bit better and not played that card. Two Jack of all trades. We're going to have a shot at dousing those flames, especially with our Song of Speed. There we go. And we'll go for the bigger foe here. Forgot about the side quest, but doubly good choice. Succeed at that. Let's see how high we can build up our attack. Not high enough to go after the arch-villain. Should be able to clean the board up here. These other ones. And with 4 turn resources, 1 in the vault. I want to keep my vault, so I'm going to hire a local. Still not enough to get by the crystal. Take another side quest. Another foe in the cave. Now 11, we'll buy Master Tracker. And again, Wound Liquor is normally a half decent little card for getting rid of wounds, but every time we get rid of a wound, it increases victory. Saved better with drinking. I'll take the fire elemental. we go. Another Douse the Flames. Just one more to get that victory. Fairly hefty attack. I am gonna risk the Shadowland Beast here. The bad thing is if it doesn't kill him, if he does regenerate, he'll start pushing this other guy along. And that's kind of feared of, but we didn't let him escape with a card either. Okay, I think we have enough to actually win it right here. So this ended up not being too terribly bad for a more difficult quest and one that can definitely be lost, but we'll play it out here. Well, put the fires out and won. Well, she might be good to add to here, but with us being Shade and the Dark Hero, we're already getting some for just doing this side quest. So we'll scold her, walk away, and get the uncarried power that once we can use the training again, we will add to our card. And that will wrap up this episode.